Nithyanandam. Trust everybody is well. And today, spontaneously, I've decided to just show up live on Facebook. Not necessarily planned, prepared for what I'm going to share. So just being in the moment, connected to existence, to Bhagwan himself. For those of you who have not watched me on Facebook Live before, I actually have a guru. My guru is called His Divine Holiness Bhagwan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam. Okay, so I have the Living Enlightenment book with me. This is the Living Enlightenment book. Okay, so I have the book with me, and I am going to just randomly pick any page and see what is going to get revealed. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do, and then take it from there, read, get a click, and share it with you live, rather than getting a click and then sharing it with you. So that would be fun. Okay, so any page, pick any page. Where does it stop? Somewhere here. Oh, actually, what do I have? I have this page that showed up, and it's page 203. Okay, so what does it say? I have been singing the Arunachala bhajan. I'm wanting to learn it, but some of it is in Tamil, so I haven't caught up yet. But anyway, here we go. It's a divine darshan of divine Arunachala. This is what has showed up. So it was neither dark nor light-filled, an intermediate color-covered planet Earth. Suddenly, a bright light appeared from a region which I now see as southern India. At that time, it did not know where it was. Borders are what we draw. Where is their border in the cosmos? I entered into that light in the form of a brilliant meteor. The avatar, His Divine Holiness, Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam. And then the next part with the photograph. So that was with the photo of Arunachala Hill. I'll explain for those of you who don't know. I'll explain what that is. And the next photograph is of the Tiruvannamalai temple. Okay, so this is what Bhagwan is saying. The very next sight that I perceived with my inner eye was Arunachala, and I knew that I had assumed the body once more. I had entered the womb of my mother. It was a conscious birth. His Divine Holiness, Bhagwan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam. Okay, so this is what has showed up. How beautiful. And you see, I've gone a bit blurry. Yes, and back on again. So, Arunachala Hill is a hill which was formed when pure consciousness, a shaft of light, Paramashiva himself landed, the formless, and that's where the hill was formed. So that's Arunachala Hill, and it's in Tiruvannamalai. And Tiruvannamalai has got the longest unbroken lineage of enlightened masters. It is an enlightenment ecosystem. This is where Bhagwan, His Divine Holiness, was born, and he took a conscious birth. So this was just now, the book has revealed from Bhagwan's own words how his birth happened. It was a conscious birth, and he explains how it happened. And isn't it funny where Bhagwan says, borders are what we draw. Where is their border in the cosmos? And many times I've actually said, when you look up in the sky, you don't see any lines, any borders or anything like that. The sun saying, this is my territory. The moon saying, this is my territory. We don't have these kind of things, but on planet Earth we do. And we start possessing and we start fighting for these pieces of land which never had our names on it. We've created a system, complicated. So this is your piece of land, this is my piece of land, this is your country, this is my country. This is where we speak this language, and this is where we eat this. This is why we wear clothes like this. It's crazy. Any case, this is quite interesting what has showed up. And this is actually whenever I introduce Bhagwan for any programs, like tomorrow we're having Kalpataru program, Kalpataru Yoga, and we're having it for Europe, Africa time. starting at 9 o'clock UK time, finishing at 5:30. I can share the link actually in my live video. I can share it with you guys so you can register if you want to. I usually share about Bhagwan in this way, about his conscious birth, where he was born, and the wonderful, very potent, auspicious land where he was born, where superconscious energy is very much available for us to experience. Okay, so that's what I wanted to share with you all today. It was spontaneous, but obviously spontaneous in a beautiful way, because it's connected me back to how I love to introduce Bhagwan. So thank you so much for watching and listening, and thank you for continuing the journey with me as I get more and more brave to keep sharing on Facebook Live. If you want to follow me on YouTube, I do have a YouTube channel which I've shared on my Facebook page. I tend to upload these videos on YouTube as well, because on Facebook you may not be able to find them back, but in YouTube they are quite sequential, so you can follow them. If you have something that you can add to my expansion, please share. If you have questions also, please share. I'd love to hear from you all. Thank you for watching. Nithyananda.